And you are, who are you?
He done left out. I had to kick him out. He trying to get on FaceTime with his friend and on his phone, and then have his friend join all of us on the call.
Oh,
Yeah, I said, get out of here.
he did that one night. That's the night I was telling you. Ezel played the little video with the bad kids going spending a weekend or a night in the juvie, the jail.
I couldn't upload it. We got copyrighted for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh.
Wasn't no music playing in the background, and I'm sure that was like public stuff. Maybe they just don't want to play it on no other platform. But
you can't let it play for a certain amount of time. You gotta pause it or change the speed. You can't just. It's weird.
Wow.
It's weird, and then like the people can choose if they want to like flag it or not. Still let you upload it.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't feel like going back and forth with YouTube. So we gotta do another episode on children and disciplining and consequences.
Just send them away.
Put a light up there. And the smaller one. Okay, let's get into. Let's get back into yesterday, part 2. Plus part 2, everybody. We gonna find out. What was this guy's name again? It started with an M, didn't it?
I can't remember. Crazy
I don't
self.
remember none of that crazy them people, crazy people name. I'm
Like,
serious.
how you got a whole unaliving at your house, in your house, and you got the nerve to tell the police that she in the backyard so they can't come in. Like they not gonna come in. Okay, I didn't.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, y'all watching a part 2.
Yeah.
Dude, we're stepping in and we have our detectives from state police coming over.
And?
The police needed to get to Porfirio in order to arrest him as a suspect, but William was not allowing the police anywhere near him and demanded they get a warrant first before entering. Yet the police were smart to request them to collect the animals that were loose on the property, forcing William and Porfirio out of the house.
So what? You told me to come here. You just said come here.
Oh, to me?
Now.
Yeah. Not you, your son.
No, he's not
Your son's
talking.
being detained. Yes, he is. Yeah. Step out of the way.
Relax.
Hey, wait.
Relax.
Guys, just let me talk to him.
Relax.
Hey, wait.
Relax.
Guys, just let me talk to him.
Okay, we'll let you talk to him.
Let me calm him down.
Okay, we will. Because he's being detained.
For what? That's what I'm asking.
That's all I have to tell you. He's being detained at this time. I think it's pretty obvious that he's being detained in relation to.
Well, what? He didn't do nothing.
Listen, he's being detained. I didn't say he's being arrested.
He's being detained with us. That's it. That's going to be in the end of it.
He's not leaving the road. He's just going to sit in the unit.
You guys can't bring him to the house, the unit to the house?
No. Because it's a crime scene. I can't let anyone in there.
So that's the other thing. How long is this going to take?
As long as it takes.
What are we supposed to?
I can't give you an answer.
No, I know, but how long is this going to take? Because,
It don't matter.
Right. Somebody is dead in your backyard and you sitting here worried about your son.
The fact that you asking how long it's gonna take, I'm gonna take even longer now, because now you acting suspicious.
Right. Just a second. Yeah, I gotta get this boy's phone. Hold on. Right.
Taking out the fences and
I'm eating broccoli.
Broccoli.
Yeah.
Is it cooked?
Yeah.
You got cheese?
Get over there. Stay.
Huh?
No.
You ever had broccoli with cheese?
No.
That's good.
What about broccoli with ranch?
No.
That's good too.
You gotta live a little.
I never tried broccoli before.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
So today is your first time eating broccoli. No,
You
it's
can
not.
ask my mom. You can ask my mom.
Mm.
Gotta hold on to you, okay?
We don't have another place to go.
Is that better?
You appreciate that there's a dead girl on the porch, right?
Yeah.
I don't have an option either. So you know where to go, but I don't have an option.
So we're just gonna sit in the vehicles.
You don't.
How long is it? Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Well, no, not your vehicles, but I have to sit in my vehicles.
You can do that.
As long as that vehicle's not on the property,
That vehicle is on the property.
then you can't sit in that vehicle either.
Just relax, okay? It's over. It's done with. You're in handcuffs. Everything's good now, okay? Just relax. We're not gonna ask you any questions. I'm just gonna make sure you're okay. I'm making sure he's okay.
Porfirio was quickly detained as a suspect in Amber's murder. But there was one more person the police had to arrest, and he was standing right next to them.
So here's the thing, okay? I need you to understand that we're doing our jobs. We're going to do our jobs best of our ability. We've got information about what all took place, and as far as a black SUV, it's not. That's not panning out. Okay, does that make sense?
If you're saying I can't tell you because I was at work.
Okay, and I get that, but another thing that you need to understand.
Hi.
There's a lot of guns in that house, right? And none of them are secured.
Most of them are secured. I have a few that are out.
You have a few that are out. Okay, with that right there, have your hands, put your hand behind your back. That's what he's going to explain right now.
Yeah, you got this sorry motherfucker about to pull out her phone and record. Like that's gonna do anything. Like, look at this Karen. Look at this Karen.
With that right there, have your hands, put your hand behind your back. That's what he's going to explain right now.
Nah. Don't be all scary with it now. Put it out there. Put it out there.
What happened in the last 10 seconds? So now they arrested him?
Yeah, they just broke it down to him that since you had so many guns in the house and they weren't locked up, we gotta talk, buddy.
Yeah, and it resulted in a crime.
And then you got this Karen over here. She about to record.
Oh,
And she
wow.
she acting
Good.
Have your hands, put your hand behind your back. That's what he's going to explain right now.
saying nothing.
William Brown was arrested under Benny's law, which makes it a crime for an adult to negligently allow a child access to a firearm, especially if that weapon ends up being used in a violent crime. As for Porfirio, the 14-year-old who pulled the trigger, he was charged with second-degree murder, tampering with evidence, and assaulting a police officer. His trial ended in a mistrial after the jury couldn't...
A mistrial?
Mistrial, Lord.
If it was one of their kids, they wouldn't be having no damn, they'd feel differently about it. It wouldn't be no damn mistrial. You got these kids at your house, you a grown-up, they 14, and you got all these guns and ain't here playing with the damn guns.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Then y'all tried to y'all mess with the crime scene after it happened. Lie said it was a drive-by.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. What's the follow-up to this?
I'm telling y'all, you might as well just go you unalive somebody. That's the crime that gets the least punishment is when you unalive somebody. Unless it's that guy that got unalived that Trump likes that he wants, other than that, anybody that gets unalive, they lower the charges, or it's a mistrial, or it's ridiculous. It's
This
ridiculous.
is. I'm lost for words because I want to know. I did stop it early. Well, there's only fucking 8 seconds left, so no, I didn't. How was it a mistrial?
Right.
What could they? Well, okay, so were the charges too stiff? Like
they could have lowered them. I mean, I understand they're kids. You know,
he had
it don't
guns.
matter anyway. He was gonna get out when he was 18.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He should have at least been punished. Not no mistrial. You be punished for what you did. Stop playing with guns. Don't hold it up to nobody's head, and then pull the trigger when they try to knock it out their face.
Nobody got arrested.
No, but that is
You
ridiculous.
lied.
Right.
You moved the body.
Right.
Where was the little Porfirio dude? Where was he at the whole time?
The whole time, right? Because he wasn't nowhere to be found. Probably in there washing his hands to get gunshot residue off.
And then did they test them for
hiding
residue?
stuff.
Did they even take anybody down?
No. Well, they said it was questioning them.
They questioned the girl in the car.
They tested her or they questioned her?
Oh, you said did they test anybody? I don't know. I don't think they tested anybody.
No gun residue in the car. They'd have to go down to the station to do that. But so they didn't take nobody down. Didn't see who actually fired the shot. Who had gun residue on their hand? They didn't do any of that.
They should have immediately made all them come out that house when they first got there. There's no reason
I'm
why that
still mad at the brother.
and the daddy was in the house acting like he didn't know what happened.
I'm still mad at the brother. Like, why is you aiding in the bed and like,
right, right?
You over here lying? It's my sister. That's my. It don't seem like it.
Right. It definitely doesn't. It definitely doesn't. Because I would not. And then he was trying to have an attitude with the police when they, oh, that's my sister. No, she's laying on the damn ground with a gunshot wound to the head. And you trying to keep the police from, looking at the scene or even trying to help her, making it more difficult. Take your ass home. I wonder how their parents feel about that. I'd be pissed.
That is crazy.
Absolutely crazy. It's sad. I'm telling y'all, people do not get punished for taking people's lives. You get more time. If I got pulled over right now with some illegal, medicinal, I would go to jail. Like, I'd be taken somewhere. They are unaliving people, and it's not even, they acting like it's not a problem. They're like somebody got in a fight. No, it's a full-blown unalived kid on outside. That's a kid. Telling y'all. Especially when you're not being punished for it. That's why people keep going out doing crazy stuff. Taking people's lives like it's a game because they get out. They rarely get life. They get 18 to life, or you do half of that. I feel bad for victims' families. Like, that's just like a spit in the face.
Wow.
It's a spit in the face.
And that don't even seem right, because you would think the parents of the deceased would be pushing and trying to get charges, going to the DA and the prosecutor's office and stuff. So the brother had more to do with it.
Right.
They cut for the brother, they son.
Like, we already lost one kid. We don't want to lose another.
Yeah, it's something else to it. And now tell me a parent wouldn't be shit on the news every day trying to, get the case picked up or charges filed or refiled or having it go back to the court. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's sad. Just a kid. That's why you gotta watch who you around.
Mm-hmm.
Watch who you around, because clearly that the kid that did it, you don't have real parents, because your daddy think it's okay for y'all to just be in here doing it. That's why I be telling Chance, you can't go over just random ass people's houses. You don't know what be going on in people's houses.
Mm-mm.
A whole bunch of dumb kids together. Oh, let's play with the gun. Why are all these guns accessible to these kids? And then you're here. So why are they comfortable with playing with guns while you're home? Clearly, there's no parental, guidance there.
Mm-hmm.
And then they look like they live in the damn boonies. Kids
In
raising
New Mexico.
themselves. You said Mexico or New Mexico?
New Mexico.
Close to the border.
But if y'all know any more details about that, let us know.
What was the name that got unalived? What's her name?
Let's see.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Her name is
I can't remember her name.
and then I'm just I'm just going back and wait a minute. The first part of the video is the cops coming up to the body outside.
Yeah, she was in the back.
Keep in mind, a mistrial. They lied and said it was a drive-by.
Right.
Y'all moved the body. If I'm on the jury, I'm thinking, dang. So at what point in time did y'all think to try to save her life? Before
they said they tried to save her on the porch. That's why all that blood was
after you moved the body.
Yeah. It wasn't in the house. They immediately took her outside, and that's why all that blood was on the porch. And then I'm assuming they probably was like, oh, well, we can't save her. We'll just drag her in the yard and we'll say it's a drive-by.
Didn't he say they took her outside so they could lay her down or something and try to do it? But I'm like, why would you not do that inside? The kitchen floor is flat. You can lay her on the floor. So I think she was unalived in the house, and the cover up, they pulled her outside, and they already had in mind they was going to set it up like a drive-by.
Y'all know what I think? I think the daddy was immediately like, oh shit, get her out of my house. Like, I really think that's what happened. He probably back in his room doing God knows what, not paying attention, and then hear a gunshot come in the kitchen. Because soon as she gets shot in the head, she's gonna drop. Where's she at? It ain't like she's standing up trying to get help. No, she's gonna drop immediately. Unless they had a 22, there wasn't no 22. But yeah, she dropped, and then the daddy probably came in there and was like, "Get her out of my house! Like, take her outside. Figure out a plan." Because the girlfriend said they waited like 7 minutes before they even called the police.
And then she 7 to 10 or something like that.
Probably was more than that.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to make this whole episode about this. Because now that I'm going back.
You're like grandma baby house without no grass.
All right, so let's try to get some names here.
Involving 14 under New Mexico accident. This call would trigger the first ever criminal charge.
Wait, would it say her name since she's a minor?
I don't know. I thought they said her name, but
and she's only 13. It says it was named in memory of Benny Hargrove.
No, this is no. This is
that's another law. Okay.
Yeah, this is why the dad got locked up, because of this law.
Yeah.
Under New Mexico's new Benny's Law, and a twisted story involving 4 teenagers that left the whole community traumatized.
What's the location of your emergency?
What's the fucking location?
Hello?
Someone shot.
Give me the address.
Hurry, please.
Give me the address.
What's the address?
I'm nitpicking, but someone shot. The fuck do you mean someone?
All right.
You know, that's your girlfriend, right? What's her name?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
See,
dehumanizing her.
They're yelling and I can't understand. Thank you.
Hurry.
What happened?
My girlfriend got shot.
Your girlfriend?
Yes.
Where did...
I was up in the field.
Okay, do you have an idea of what kind of vehicle maybe?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm not sure though. I'm not sure.
What the police knew so far was that a girl got shot in her face and was lying unconscious. So far,
Ambulance coming from Red River.
Red fucking River.
Also, we did pay Job Quest to fire and settle fire.
Well, so much for fucking
I don't
them.
think anyone's in the area. You want me to get with your rolling?
okay.
girl who was shot. 4
Amber.
kids were confirmed at 13.
Amber.
Amber Archuleta.
Amber
Archuleta.
Yes, so condolences to Amber.
Look at the dogs. They look like Doggy and OD. Look at them.
Taken way too soon.
Right.
I don't personally think justice was served. How they handled this, we have to look more into it. But I think they handled this case poorly, to be honest.
Hey, what? Hold on.
Because, just looking at it.
Hold on real quick. This says teen agrees to plea deal in unaliving of 13-year-old girl. The teen accused of shooting and killing unaliving a 13-year-old girl in Quezada is expected to take a plea deal. This was in 2024. Then 14-year-old Porfirio Brown is accused of shooting and unaliving Amber Archuleta at his father's home last year. The teen went on trial for unaliving earlier this year. However, it ended in a hung jury. He was supposed to go back on trial that following week, but he took a plea.
What would he take?
It says prosecutors have agreed to drop the unaliving charge against him. He is expected to. I don't even want to read this. He is expected to serve a freaking year of probation for tampering with evidence.
What? Oh.
So what is the okay? So
what the crime? It could be negligent homicide. You know what I'm saying? Like that, you're being negligent. He should not be charged with tampering with evidence. You pulled a trigger and somebody lost their life.
So how did he get hit? But listen though, if they're charging him with tampering with evidence, why didn't they go back and get them?
Yeah.
And then tampering with what freaking evidence? Huh?
Exactly.
Huh?
But the thing is, he was on trial for, can we say murder? Murder. That ended in a hung jury. Then they went back, they took him right back and went on trial. And then in the middle of that, his attorney and him took a plea deal. So the plea deal went to probation, serve a year for tampering. And then the dad, Willie Brown, was charged under the Benny's Law. And then it said a jury wasn't able to convict him in June of last year.
So how are y'all? What are y'all thoughts? How are y'all convicting him? And what is the sentence?
And then this is while we understand the plea deal, it is impossible to ignore the profound failures of the judicial system and law enforcement in this case, the mishandling of this crime scene, and the fact that the and his family were allowed to destroy critical evidence and hide the weapons used to end her life represents a grave injustice not only to her family but to the entire community.
I think the problem is when they first arrived, the one that cop looked like he ain't never seen a dead body before. Like he looked like he really was looking like, why aren't you acting? You're literally standing here like this is a freaking domestic dispute or something. Then why is a son and a daddy just in the house getting rid of stuff, clearly cleaning up, because the dad said it didn't happen in there, but it ended up it did.
Thank you for bringing that up. I almost forgot. See if I can find it.
I really feel like that whole time they were in there getting rid of stuff, hiding stuff.
Cause me, I'm analyzing. Where is it at? Bam. Okay, look, peep game. Look at her hands. Look at her clothes. Look at him. Hold on. Look at him now.
As a pulse, bud.
Where's the blood?
He just got a little, but all that blood that was on that porch, they should have way more blood. He probably got that blood from carrying her outside.
Right.
There should be blood on all of them.
But I'm thinking your hands. There should be blood on your hands.
On your hands, especially if you're trying to help her.
So that 5 to 7 minutes took y'all to call the cops. What was y'all doing?
Nothing. Dragging her ass outside and coming up with a story and hiding shit.
I'm gonna have to ask you, bro. What you're doing right now is not helping. I'm gonna need you to either go sit down over here or just give us a second, okay? You don't need to be upset. I understand it's your sister. I understand, but what you're doing right now is I understand, but what you're doing right now is not helping.
Bro, he a piece of shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Man.
He barely got any blood on him. Like barely. They look like from a different, like blood went on something and he probably brushed up against it. They don't even look like direct contact with the blood.
This gonna haunt him forever.
I feel like the charge should have been negligent homicide. I understand they were in there playing with guns. I mean, they're kids, of course. They do dumb shit. The kid should have been charged with negligent homicide. That daddy should be in fucking jail. Because if you was over here watching them, why do you have all these guns out where they can just have access to them? And then why is it okay for them to be playing with them while you at home? Like, that's crazy. Let's have the fun house. Like the other that other video we watched of the guy from here that got unalived.
What was the daddy's punishment?
You said what was his what?
Punishment.
For the under the Benny's law?
Yeah.
It was a mistrial.
No.
So they convict him.
The dad.
They didn't convict him.
They didn't convict him. He got off.
Right. They didn't convict him.
I thought they were talking about the son was a mistrial.
No, the son was a mistrial, but the dad never went to trial because they couldn't convict him under that law. They both got off.
So what was the point of putting that law in effect?
Right, if it's not going to be held up to when things like that happens, because clearly it happened before to that the person that the law is named after. Clearly it happened before. You cannot be having guns out where your kids they in her playing with guns and you're in the back room and there are multiple guns. It ain't like you got one. You have multiple guns. They need to check to see if you're a damn felon. He don't look like he should be owning any guns, if you want to be honest.
I just don't see how this happens. Like
William Brown
they got away with an unaliving.
It says William Brown. Hold on, let me go back to it. Let me find it. William Brown was charged in this case under Benny's law, and then it explains what that is. And then it says the law holds people accountable if they don't properly store the firearms in a safe space away from children. A jury wasn't able to convict him in June of 2024.
Have no idea why not. That's crazy. What was the dispute on that one? Clearly, you had guns that are accessible to children. You have multiple guns. They're all playing with them. And somebody else's child passed away. The kid should have got negligent, and then the dad should have gotten convicted. Like he should have gotten convicted.
The first trial ended at a hung jury. Then the attorneys, And then he during that trial, the attorney was probably like, let's go, let me strike up a deal and let's see what the prosecutors will take. Prosecutors probably what they did was like, darn, it already went to trial.
We failed because they only worried about winning. If we can't win, we're just gonna have to cut a deal. No, you need to try to win.
Get something. We need to. His attorney was like, let's just strike a deal because they're gonna probably fight because they ain't gonna want to get another jury or acquittal. So like, let's strike this deal up.
Yeah, let's strike up a deal. We get our conviction, so my numbers are good, and then win-win.
Yep. Crazy. That is awful.
This man, I want to see the whole. I want to see the whole body cam footage.
If I can send this video to you in WhatsApp,
because I'm really curious. Like, one, they didn't ask where that little dude was at, and then, what did y'all see while y'all was in the house? Because y'all only gave us a quick 1 minute snippet. I'm trying to see the whole footage. I want to see how they cleaned up their track. Did CSI come out there and do little glow in the dark stuff? Like, come on now. This man is really mad. Man, condolences.
That article in our chat where y'all can read it. But yeah, condolences for real. That's a slap in the face. That I don't even understand that. And then they did say before we cut off, the family said this plea deal does not signify the end of our fight. We will continue to seek justice for Amber, and we will not rest until those responsible are held fully accountable for their actions.
Man, y'all in the New Mexico area, y'all know more. Keep us updated. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. What are we gonna do with this justice system, y'all?
It's corrupt. Can't do nothing. It's corrupt. Too many of them in there. Unfortunately, it's more bad than good.
Mika been on mute this whole time.
My bad. I'm really talking. I just realized it. They just worried about numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, it's too bad. It's crazy. It's too many of them on there. It's bad.
But yeah, one family.
Endless connections.
All right. See y'all tomorrow.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.